in the game.
It's a stadium known for its design, its noise, and a fan base so passionate. Brock, you know this firsthand. They've retired a jersey number for them. Welcome, everybody, to Lumen Field here in Seattle, Washington. Coming up, we have a good one for you. Between the Seattle Seahawks and the Seattle Seahawks. Seahawks have Jason Myers out there, and with his approach, we're off in Seattle. To return this, Rashid Shaheed only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is first and 10. Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. Has room down the left sideline. There it is. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks take a 6-0 lead right away. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. So one snap, and they're in the end zone, Brock. Tell those stat keepers to be ready. Might be a very busy game for them.
I'm kind of up for that. You kind of like that little pace?
A hundo, partner, 100%.
And to do it on the ground to boot. What a way to begin the proceedings. The first punch thrown in the four-quarter boxing match ends up being a haymaker.
Seahawks, nothing.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Here's Derink Young to return this. Showing a little burst so far. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35. So they'll head up here first and 10 from the 34. Now Darnold off the play action. Headed out right. He tucks it and takes off. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Walker on first down. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. So a gain of 30 yards on that play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. First down, and they go right back to it. Much better job keeping him contained this time. He's going to be marked down right near the line of scrimmage. First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Running with Walker again. Again, he's taken down right at the line. Same guy, same call, same result. And now it's 3rd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 9.
3rd and long for him here. He finds Smith and Jigba right side. And this one doesn't go far. Defenses are fine with surrendering that completion if it means making the stop short like they did and bringing up 4th down.
Yeah, I like when these defensive coordinators say they want to populate the ball. And that was a perfect example of it. Don't let the playmaker get started.
They'll try to throw. It's Darnold. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on 4th, and it's going to go over on downs.
Incomplete.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go, set. Set.
Darnold. His first throw is an interception. And the Seahawks get the football on the first turnover of the contest. Well, for their sake, partner, I sure hope the rest of their pass attempts this game go a whole lot better than that, because it is pretty clear this defense came to play.
And I can promise you this, Kate, nowhere on that opening script does the word interception ever appear. You never want to see an INT. Now they're going to have to flush it. That's the key here for this quarterback in the offense. Got to flush that mistake and press on ahead.
No luck connecting with Jackson Smith and Jigba. And it sets up 2nd down.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
And off to Walker from the gun. And he gets it forward to still about a yard out of that. Tackle made by Ernest Jones.
Taken down at the 22.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9.
Brings up 3rd down and 9.
To the air on 3rd and long. Buys time, rolling right. And that is how our first quarter will end as that pass falls incomplete. A quarter down, 3 more to go for these NFC West opponents. 7-0 is our score. More from Lumen Field in just a minute. About set for the 2nd quarter. Seahawks football here. And they are passing on the field goal attempt. They're going for this on 4th down. On the move, headed right. Oh, shouldn't have let that one go. It's intercepted. Ernest Jones with the pick. And the Seahawks are going to return this up beyond the 20 before being tackled. Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10. Drive begins with a Walker run. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
First down from the 42.
Here we go, set. Ready? Set.
Now run, first give to Zach Charbonnet. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on 1st down.
Back at the 40-yard line.
Back to the line they come, 2nd down.
Set. Reset.
From the gun, Darnold. That's caught. Rashid Shaheed makes the play. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. And not much scoring to this point as we've reached our 2-minute warning. Seahawks with the lead here at Lumen. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Yellow lady. Set. Reset.
Out of the gun, here's Darnold. Can't connect on the throw to his running back. That's an incomplete pass. Takes him to 2nd down.
Kate, it just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they've just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
Reset.
2nd and 10, Darnold. Complete out to the right side. And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Reset.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Connects on the crosser. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Walker now from the gun. And he got what he could there, only to the 14. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Reset.
Darnold now to throw. There's a screen now for Walker. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
And he's got it. Had to lay out for it, but touchdown. The Seahawks grow their lead just before halftime. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown.
Jason Myers for the extra point.
So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the 1st half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. To return this, Rashid Shaheed. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left. Here's Darnold, 1st and 10. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the 1st play. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Jason Myers.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Shaheed now to return. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
Reset.
3rd quarter's going to start with a run by Walker. Not a whole lot to speak of here, partner. 2-yard gain at most at 2nd down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
It's Walker on the option. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage. So 3rd down now.
A 1-yard gain brings up 3rd and 6.
air it out on third. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
The issues this offense has been having, well, they extend well beyond third down today. You can just look up that big goose egg on the scoreboard, but now time's not on their side either.
A full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this. Now Darnold, fourth down. A lot of players around this one, and he loses it on the return. They could get this back. And they get on top of it. Wow, nearly 2 turnovers on the same play, but it'll stay with them after the interception. First and 10 from the 43. Here's Walker running right. And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. They pick up 14 yards on that one, and that gives the Seahawks the first.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. Intended target there was Jackson Smith and Jigba. So it'll be second down.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. Coming to the line, this is first and 10.
A gain of 18 on the play.
Working inside the red zone. Buying some time right. That one's incomplete in the end zone. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And now it's second down.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket and keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
And through the back of the end zone and out of bounds.
The offense not shy about sending them downfield to try and stretch that secondary. Even still, one of the deeper targets you'll see him get. It's a shame they couldn't find a connection.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down.
We go, set.
Here he goes, third and long. He rolls to his right. Throws into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted! Reek Woolen with the INT. And the Seahawks get the football just short of their 20 after the interception and return. Well, how quickly things can change. They were looking so good just a couple of plays ago, and suddenly, not anymore. A red zone look comes up empty with that interception.
I think the pressure got to him there, Kate. And I don't even mean all those pass rushers, although they were certainly coming too. I mean the pressure of being third down in the red zone. That's where you got to slow yourself down as a quarterback and know you've got to simply protect the football.
Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be second and 9. Here's Darnold to throw. Dumps it off to his running back. Gain of about 8 here. Nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Hate to say it, but it kind of feels like time, Brock. It might be time for this offense to get a little more one-dimensional because his ground game hasn't done anything. I mean, just look up at the scoreboard.
Or maybe the in-between is a little play action. I mean, everything they've done, unfortunately, has not worked. And that one, to go backwards, whoa.
And he is stuffed at the line. They don't get the yard they need, and now they're going to catch a breather. They turn it over on downs. Seahawks just about set. Here's first and 10.
Here goes. Right side.
They give up the gut to Walker. And it'll be first and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
It is just so hard, Kate, to get these chunk, explosive runs. But what it does now is it especially sets the table in prime scoring position.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
From the red zone on first. Escape. He's going to have the Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks make it a 3-score game in the fourth.
Kate, we know you can do it in different ways in today's NFL at quarterback. Some with their brains and their processing, that anticipation and accuracy. Some could do it with their improv skills to create a play when everything breaks down. And he just put on a show.
That one splits the uprights. And the Seahawks stretch their lead to 21. Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Young on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got first and 10. Walker running to the right. And it looks like they'll give him about 2 on the opening play of this drive.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3-and-out.
Throwing here, Darnold. Chased out to his right. And that was just a little bit too low to be brought in. This one misses the tight end. And that means third down coming up. Third and long, they're going to throw. That is once again incomplete, and consecutive incompletions have now pushed them to fourth down.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense, not on that one.
Here he goes, gotta have this on fourth down. Into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted. And the Seahawks will be down inside the opposing 35 as they take over after that interception.
Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
First and 10 from the 32. Toss play, this is Walker. And he stopped quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got second and 8.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's second and 7. Bails out of the pocket quick. Now here he goes. And he's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
And he's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. Second down.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right, they win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
This is Walker on second. And they take it across the goal line. Touchdown, Seattle! The Seahawks put up even more points in a win. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. His 3rd total score in this game.
We've seen all game long how difficult it has been for this defense.